down the eyes, get comfortable on your mat. Bring the body still here. Still the mind. And just take a moment to feel your breath coming in and out. Not trying to control it. But just feeling, how do you feel today? I'm feeling great. Let's go ahead, roll those shoulders up to the ears and press them back and down. Inhale them up toward the ears. Exhale them down and away. Inhaling up. Exhaling down and away. We'll add the arms into this. Inhale it up. Exhale down and away. Inhale it up. Exhale down and away. Inhale up. Exhale it down. Inhaling up, let's leave the arms high and we're going to give a nice long stretch there. Really pulling that spine up all the way from the tailbone through the top of the head. Breathing, press those shoulders away from the ears, opening up that chest. And we'll exhale, drop those arms behind you, clasping the hands behind you, and pull open that chest, pressing down the shoulders, open up your throat, breathing here. Releasing the arms, go ahead, clasp the hands in front of you, and we're going to push those palms away and curve your back toward the back of the room while you push the palms forward. Dropping that chin down to the chest. I think I lost you guys. Are you still there? Inhale, release the arms. Exhale them high. Inhale, stretch it up. And we're going to exhale, reach out in front of you, reaching for the ground. Breathing here. Go ahead, extend those legs out in front of you. Flex the feet. You want active feet, so that means they're flexed. You're pulling those leg muscles nice and strong, flexing all the way up the thighs. Inhale, rise that spine. Exhale, the arms high. Inhale, stretch those fingers toward the sky. And you're going to exhale, fold forward, reaching toward those toes, the ankles or the shins, wherever is most comfortable for you to fold forward without curving down the spine and collapsing into it. Stay nice and long. Breathing there. Inhale, rolling it all the way back. Exhale the arms. Inhale, rise it up, stretch that spine. Exhale, let's reach again for the toes, coming in a little bit deeper this time if you can. And just breathing there. Releasing the toes, let's go ahead, roll it back. Inhale those arms. And we're going to exhale the right hand over toward the left shin or the left foot. Reaching out for a little bit of a twist. You'll feel a difference in the stretch here all the way down the outside of that left leg. You can reach the left arm behind you, pressing the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale the arms. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, reaching to the other side. So left hand is coming to the right leg or toes, whichever is more comfortable. Feeling that stretch on the outside of the right leg, pressing the shoulders away from the ears. Rolling it back up. Inhale the arms. Exhaling down behind you. Clasp those fingers again, pressing the palms away from you in the back. Open up that chest. Try not to rock back and lift the feet. Try and stay nice and tall in your staff pose. Inhaling the arms all the way up. Exhaling, reach one more time for those toes. Breathing, if you feel your thigh muscles are tense and tight there, let them relax, let them release down into the fold. Go ahead, roll it back up and we'll come onto our all fours in our tabletop position. So making sure the hands are planted right underneath the shoulders. Knees are coming right underneath the hips. Breathing there. And we'll just take a little bit of a motion on the wrists here. Rolling forward and around and back, just warming up the joints. Go ahead, take it the other direction. And we'll come to stillness here. We'll go ahead and do our thread the needle. So you're going to inhale the right arm high. Open up the chest, looking up toward that hand. And on your next exhale, draw it through the arm, dropping down to the mat. Your ears coming down toward the mat. Stretching into that right shoulder. If it feels good, you can take it a step further and extend the left arm and leg out straight. If you want to take it even another step further, you can lift the left leg up into the air. Going for a balance there. And for one further challenge, lifting that left arm off the mat, bringing it up behind you, reaching toward that right hip. Release the arm and leg down if they were up. And we'll inhale the right arm all the way open. Exhale it down to the mat. Very nice job. Let's go ahead and go on the left. Inhaling the left arm open. Breathe, really stretch open that chest. And we'll exhale, drop it down to the mat. Feeling that stretch through the left shoulder, ears coming down to the mat. If you want to take it a step further, extending the right arm and leg. Another step further, rising the right leg. And your final challenge, if you like, bringing that right hand up and around the back. Breathing and balancing there. Releasing the arm and leg if they're up. Inhale, push through the right, open up that left arm. And dropping back down into your tabletop. From here, walking out into your puppy pose. So the hands are coming forward just a little bit. Hips stay exactly where they are over the knees. And you just drop the chest toward the mat. You want to come down all the way to the forehead. Breathing there. Let those shoulder blades press back and down your spine. Releasing into that stretch, 2 more breaths in and out. On your next inhale, let's walk it back. And we'll go ahead, come into our first downward facing dog. So curling those toes under. We'll go ahead, press it back. And we'll pedal out the feet, walking out the dog. Pressing those heels down toward the mat. Crown of the head coming toward the mat. Breathing, walking the feet. And we'll come to stillness. Go ahead, press those heels toward the mat. Inhale, shifting forward into your high plank. Shoulders nice and strong over the wrists. Hips are in line with the body, don't let them sway down. Inhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Exhaling the heels toward the mat. Breathing there. Inhale, shift it forward, high plank. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward, high plank. And this time we'll lower it down, chaturanga, nice and controlled to the mat. Inhaling up, cobra. Exhaling, tuck those toes, pressing it back, downward facing dog. Looking up between the hands, let's step it forward into your first forward fold. Breathing here, let those hamstrings release. Let the neck be soft, let it go long down the body. If you want to give a bend into those knees, letting your body open up for the day. Inhaling halfway, let's lengthen that spine, looking at the top of the mat. Exhale, release down the fold. Inhaling, rolling all the way up, nice and slow. Exhale, open up those arms into mountain. Breathing there, grounding through the feet. I want you to feel the way your muscles tighten as you're grounding through, rising the spine. Feel the calves, the knees pull up, the thighs tighten up. Open that chest mountain. Nice and strong. Inhale it up. Exhale, folding forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, dropping it down. Let's ground the hands, walk it out, downward facing dog. Breathing there. Inhaling, shift your weight forward into your high plank. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale it forward, high plank. Exhaling back, down dog. Holding down dog, 3 breaths in and out. With each breath, you're pressing through those hands, pressing the hands away from you, pressing the heels toward the mat. Inhaling back into high plank. We're going to exhale, lower down halfway if you can in the chaturanga. And we'll curve the feet under and rise it up for your up dog. Curving the toes back down. Press it out, downward facing dog. Inhaling, drop it down to the knees. Sitting back onto the heels. Into your hero's pose. Letting those thighs open up, those quads. Lifting the chest. Rising the spine. Inhale, open out those arms, open the chest. Exhale, arms high. Inhaling, release them back. Exhale them high. Inhale, rise up those hands nice and long. And we're going to exhale, fold it forward into your child's pose. Reaching those arms out long. Head is coming down toward the mat. Breathing here. Inhaling back up onto your all fours. And I'll just demo here quickly, going from the chaturanga to the up dog. And alternate, if you don't want to come halfway, you can drop the knees there. And then drop the feet, top of the feet, and you lift up so your thighs are coming off the mat. Shoulders are pressing away. That's your up dog there. And you can curl the toes under and walk it back down dog. So coming from the chaturanga straight into it is a little bit difficult. Don't worry about it, just go down on your knees, flip those feet so you can come into your up dog, rising those thighs off the mat nice and strong. So we'll go for it again. You're in your tabletop. We'll go ahead, tuck the toes under, press it back, downward facing dog. Breathing there, pressing into the pose. Inhale it, high plank. Exhaling down, chaturanga halfway, flipping up onto the feet, up dog. Lift those thighs. Tucking the toes under, press it back, downward facing dog. Breathing there. Looking up to the mat, top of the mat, let's step it forward in between the hands, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lengthen. Exhale, release it down. Inhaling, roll it all the way up. Exhaling, arms high. Inhale, stretch it high. Exhale, releasing down, forward fold. Once more, inhale it halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, rolling all the way up. Exhaling the arms high. Bringing the hands down into heart center. We'll come into our chair pose. So step those feet about hip width apart. And you're going to release the arms back. Inhale, rise the arms and sit the hips back into your chair. Breathing here. Holding a nice strong chair. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, fold. Planting down the hands, step it back, downward facing dog. Breathing there, pressing the heels toward the mat. Inhale, shift it forward, high plank. Exhale, lowering down, chaturanga to your upward facing dog. Curling the toes back under, press it back, downward facing dog. Breathing there, 2 more breaths in and out. Let's go ahead, lift that left foot up off the mat behind you in your 3-legged dog. Holding it strong. And shift it forward, dropping it up in between the hands. Plant down that back foot. We'll inhale it up, warrior 1. Nice strong warrior there, so when you're in warrior 1, making sure your ankle is in line with the knee isn't coming out over it. Back foot nice and long, hips are facing square to the front. Arms are strong up overhead. Shoulders pressing away from the ears. Inhale, rise up, straightening that front leg. And we'll exhale, folding forward over the front leg in our pyramid pose. So you're folding from the hips here. If it's not comfortable to come down all the way to the mat, come up to the shin. Breathing there. Inhale, bend that knee. Exhale, rise the arms, warrior 1. Inhale, straighten it up. Exhale, fold it down, pyramid pose. Breathing into this stretch, be patient with your body. Inhale, bending the knee. Exhale, rise it up, warrior 1. Inhale, straighten that leg. Exhale, fold it forward, pyramid pose. Very nice. Bending that knee, we'll rise it up once more into warrior 1. And we're going to drop the right hand behind us. Open that chest up toward the ceiling, bending back into your reverse warrior. Right arm is coming down the right leg. Inhaling, rise back, warrior one. Exhale, straighten that leg. Planting the hands down to the mat. Bring that foot back into your downward facing dog. Looking up to the top of the mat, let's step it forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, release it down. Inhaling, rolling all the way up. Exhale those arms high. Reaching them long, rise that spine, and we'll exhale it down, forward fold. Planting the hands down, step it out, downward facing dog. And we'll drop the knees to the mat, bringing the toes together behind you. Press back into your wide-legged child's pose. Forehead coming down to the mat, breathing there. Rising it back up onto the hands, curling those toes under, and we'll press it back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, look up to the top of the mat. We'll step it forward, forward fold. Breathing there. Let the hamstrings release. Inhale, roll it all the way up. Exhaling, arms high, stepping the feet hip width apart, and we'll sit it back into your chair pose. Breathing there, pressing those shoulders away from the ears. Inhaling, hands into the heart center. Hold it there, squeeze those thighs. Very nice, release it out. Bending down, forward fold. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Plant your hands, press those heels toward the mat. Breathing there. And we'll inhale the right leg high, three-legged dog. Go ahead and bring that foot up in between the hands, planting down the back foot. Rise it up, warrior one on the opposite side. Breathing there, take a look at your knee, make sure it's right over the ankle. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, folding forward for your pyramid. Coming onto the shin or down to the mat. Breathing, pressing that chest toward the thigh. Neck is long. Inhale, bend that front knee. Exhale it up, warrior one. Holding there. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend it forward, pyramid pose. Inhaling, bend the knee. Exhaling, rise those arms. Warrior one. Very nice. Holding strong there. You're a strong warrior. Throwing your spears up in the air. Ready for battle. Inhale, rise it up. Straighten the leg. Exhale, forward fold into your pyramid. Last one, make it nice and strong. And on your next inhale, we'll rise it back up, warrior one. Dropping that left arm behind you now, down the left leg. Open up the chest for your reverse warrior on the right. Very nice. Inhaling back up, warrior one. And we'll drop it forward. Plant those hands down, bringing the foot back. Downward facing dog. Breathing here, 3 more breaths in and out. Looking up to the top of the mat, let's step it forward, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lengthen. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, rolling all the way up. Exhaling the arms high. Stepping the feet hip width apart. Let's sit it back into our chair pose. Drawing those hands into the heart center. And we'll go for a little chair twist. So dropping the left elbow toward the right knee. Open up that chest. Looking out toward the right. Keeping those thighs strong. Inhale it back into the center. Exhale, rise it up. Releasing down, forward fold. Keeping these feet apart. Just breathing here, you'll take a hold of either elbow now. Let the upper body be loose and come into your ragdoll pose. Breathing, release that upper body. Release the neck long. And we'll come to stillness. Drop the arms down. Inhale, rolling all the way up. Exhale, the arms high. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, we'll sit it back, chair pose. Inhaling, hands to the heart center. And we'll go for a twist on the other side, dropping the right elbow down toward the left knee. Inhale, open up that chest. Breathing, twisting. Try to keep your knees in line with one another. Don't let them jut out one in front of the other. Very nice. Releasing it down, forward fold. Inhale, roll it all the way up. Exhale, arms high. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, bending it forward. Plant those hands. Step it out, downward facing dog. Dropping the knees as wide as the mat. Bring those toes together behind you. And we'll press it back, child's pose. Forehead coming down to the mat. The arms are extending actively out in front of you. Don't let them flop on the mat. But nice and strong, long arms. 3 more breaths here, in and out. Inhaling, rise it up to all fours. And we'll come up on the knees now. Breathing there, we'll go ahead, walk those feet out behind you into your high plank. Holding the plank here. And press it back, downward facing dog, pressing the heels toward the mat. Looking up to the top of the mat, let's walk it forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, drop it down, forward fold. Inhaling, roll it all the way up. Exhaling, arms high. And bringing the hands to the heart center in your mountain. We'll come into a couple balancing poses now. Grounding down through the feet. We're going to inhale, rise the arms high. So you're in kind of an extended mountain here. And we'll go for a balance, just right here in mountain. Rising up on the toes. See if you can rise a little bit taller. Really stretching long, like you're trying to touch that ceiling. And release the feet down. Opening out out the arms, mountain pose. Once more, we'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, rise it up on the toes. Getting your balance there, get a nice still focal point in front of you. Rise it up a little higher, really pressing into those toes. Exhale, release it down, mountain. Opening out the feet to the sides. Go ahead, point the toes away from you about 45 degrees. Your feet are coming a little wider than hip width apart. And you're going to inhale the arms high. Exhale, rise on the toes into a balanced 5-point star there. Breathing, balance it. Very nice, releasing it down. And for a little more challenge, we're going to inhale, we're going to bring those arms into cactus arms, so right angles beside you. The knees are going to come down as well in right angles, coming into your goddess pose. Now if this feels good for you here, you can stay right here, nice and strong in your goddess, or try lifting up on those toes. Balance goddess. Release the heels, stretch it up, 5-point star. Inhaling, hands to heart center. We're going to exhale, bend the knees again. And when you're ready, coming back up on the toes for your balanced goddess. Breathe. One more. Release it down. Inhale, 5-point star. Exhaling, hands to heart center, stepping the feet together. And we'll go through that round one more time, okay? So starting in our mountain pose, inhale the arms high. Exhale, rise up on the toes. Breathing there. Inhale, rise it a little taller if you can. Exhale it down. Stepping out. Toes are pointed 45 degrees away from you. Inhale, arms up, 5-point star. Exhale, rise up on the toes. Balancing 5-point star. Breathing there. Release it down. Very nice. Bringing the hands into the heart center. Exhaling, bend those knees into your goddess. And rising up on the toes. Last one, nice and strong. If you fall out of it, just go back in, don't worry about it. Nice, release those heels. Inhale, 5-point star. Bringing the feet a little bit wider now. Inhale, up the arms. Exhale, we're going to reach down for our wide-legged forward fold. Breathing there. Let the neck drop long, crown of the head toward the mat. Inhale, halfway rise, up onto the fingertips, let the spine be long. Exhale, bend it back down. Holding there, releasing into the stretch. Inhale, rise it up, fingertips. Exhale, bending down. Inhale, rise it halfway. Exhale, release it down. Breathing there. And we'll go ahead, heel toe the feet. A little bit wider than hip distance. You're going to bring the hands up onto the hips. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhaling, arms high, 5-point star. Hands into the heart center. And we'll go ahead, lower it down all the way in your yogic squat. Breathe nice and controlled down to the bottom. Leaving that chest nice and lifted. If it's more comfortable for you, you can drop the hands down to the mat. Breathing there. Planting those hands on the mat, press those hips high in your wide leg forward fold. Exhaling, hands to the waist. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, arms up, 5-point star. Exhaling, hands to the heart center. Take an inhale. And we'll exhale, lower down again into your squat. Nice and controlled. Breathing there. Chest is lifted. We'll go ahead, plant the hands down on the mat. Shift your weight over into the left foot. And we'll draw that right foot out long. Coming into a side lunge here. You can stay right here. Or if you'd like to take it into a balance, inhaling, rise it up. Open that chest. Either position you're in, press the shoulders away from the ears. Chest is open. Releasing the hands down. Go ahead, shift the weight over to the right. Bringing that left leg out long. Chest is lifted, shoulders away from the ears. Stretching here, or rising up for your balance. And a balanced side lunge. Beautiful. Breathing there. Releasing the hands down. Walk it back to the center. And we'll walk those feet in. Coming for a forward fold. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, arms high. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, folding forward. Plant those hands. Walking it out, downward facing dog. Breathing there, 5 breaths in and out. Pressing into the pose through the hands. Top of the head coming toward the mat. Breathing there. Shifting the weight forward, let's come down onto the knees and sit it back in your hero's pose. Chest is open, shoulders rolled down and away. We'll go ahead, come into our half camel back bends from here. So you're going to inhale up onto the knees. Exhale, drop that right hand back, reaching for the back heel, opening the chest up to the sky. If this is too much of a bend for you, bring that hand onto the waist and bend it back to where you're comfortable. Inhale, rising high again. Exhale, fold it down, child's pose into a little ball, nice and tight. Inhaling, rise it up on the knees. Exhaling, dropping the left hand back this time, reaching for that left heel. Open up the chest. Alternately up on the hip. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, fold it forward, your tight little ball. Inhale, rising all the way up. We'll go in for our full camel, or bringing the hands onto the hips. Full camel, rising up. Bring those arms back, reaching for both heels at once. Hips, both arms onto the hip. Opening that chest. Looking up to the sky. Very nice. Release it out. Inhale high. Exhale down, tight little ball. Breathing, we'll go ahead, rock it forward onto your all fours. And we'll come into a seated position on the mat. We'll just bring the legs crossed in front of you for now. Inhaling, roll the shoulders up. Exhaling them away. We're going to come into our cow face pose. So what you'll need to do for this, you're going to bring the right arm high overhead. The left arm is going to come up the back to meet the fingertips. So if this is too much of a stretch for you, you can grab a sock, a rope, strap, whatever you have to gap the difference between. Reaching open that chest, opening up the throat as well. Releasing the stretch. Roll out those shoulders. And we'll go on the other side. Inhaling, left arm high, fold it back. Right arm is coming up and behind, reaching for those fingertips. Breathing, open the throat. Releasing the arms, very nice. So we'll come into our full cow face pose. From there, what you'll do is just take the left leg, bend it in front of you so the knee is facing right in the middle of your mat. And the right leg will come over. Try and stack those knees one over the other. So from here you can either take a hold of the toes, work on stretching out those legs, or go ahead, bring the arms up overhead to match. So right leg is on top, right arm is on top. Left arm reaching out behind you. And that's your full cow face pose. Beautiful, very nice. Breathing there. Go ahead, release the arms, release the legs, give them a little shake, give those shoulders a roll, and we'll go for it on the other side. Bringing that right leg in, bend the knee, bending the left knee on top to stack over it. Again, taking a hold of the toes, pressing those shoulders away, or if you want to come into the full pose, extending that left arm overhead, right arm reaching up behind, grabbing onto the fingers, and open it up. Breathing there. Notice if one side feels a little bit tighter than the other. Usually we're a little more flexible on one side. Nice, releasing it out. Release the legs. Bringing the soles of the feet up onto the mat. And we'll go for a couple of seated cat-cows. So for your cow, you're going to inhale, press that chest forward, pressing the belly between the legs. And for the cat, exhale, roll that spine back, tuck the chin into the chest. Inhaling forward into cow. Exhaling, release it back, cat. Inhale, roll it forward, cow. Exhale, release it back, cat. One more together, inhaling forward. Exhaling back. And we'll go ahead, roll it all the way down onto your mat. And we'll come into our bridge pose. So first thing to do in bridge, roll those shoulders back down flat behind you. Opening up the arms to the side, palms facing the sky. Walk those feet in as close to the hips as you can get them. And we're going to press through the feet, press through the pelvis to rise it up. Opening up the chest while we rise to get a nice lift into those hips. Go ahead, inhale, press it up, bridge. Holding there. And nice and slow and controlled, we'll lower it down. Try to drop it down vertebra by vertebra, feeling each little part of the back meet the mat as you come down. Nice and slow. Beautiful job. We'll go into it again. Pressing those shoulder blades flat behind you on the mat. Inhale, rise up that bridge. Opening the chest. Press up the pelvis up toward the sky. Breathing there. Keeping the chin tucked to the chest, never turn the head. And we'll lower it down, nice and controlled, vertebra by vertebra. All the way down. Inhaling, let's go ahead, tuck those knees into the chest, give them a squeeze, and a little rock side to side. What we're going to do from here is open up the knees out beside you, coming into our happy baby pose. So the soles of the feet are pointed up toward the ceiling. Knees are out on either side of your ribs. And you can give yourself a little rock here if it feels good. Keeping those shoulders grounded down toward the mat. Feet are flexed and active. Press those feet into the hands as the hands are pressing into the feet. Keeping this a nice active and strong pose. From here, we'll go ahead and release the hands. We're going to cross the ankles and take a hold of your opposite feet. So crossing the feet so that the knees are lining up like they did in your cow face pose. Line those knees together like that. And give a little rock side to side. And we'll go ahead, leaving the legs crossed, we'll drop them over to the left. So coming for a spinal twist there, open up that right arm long, and you'll look out over the right hand. Breathing, leaving both shoulders planted down on the mat. Inhaling, draw the legs back up, grab a hold of the feet again. Give a little rock. And we'll drop both legs out to the right this time, keeping the legs crossed. Ground down through that shoulder, both shoulders. Left arm opens up, take the gaze over the left. Breathing there. Spinal twist. Inhaling back up to the center, use the abs to pull those legs up. Taking a hold of the feet one last time, rock side to side. And go ahead, release the legs out long in front of you. And we'll prepare for our final pose, our Shavasana. So what we're going to do today is our legs up the wall pose for our final rest. So just take your mat or your towel, whatever you have there, bring it up near a wall. And you're just going to sit the hips down by the wall. Now if you don't have a wall easily next to you, you can do this on a couch or a chair. And you're just going to shift over so that your legs are coming up the wall. And you're laying your hips as close as you can toward it. Nice active feet there. Open up the arms. Pulling those shoulder blades flat down behind you. Breathing there. So this is a gentle inversion inversion, like doing a shoulder stand or a handstand, is inverting your blood flow. This has the same benefits, but it's nice and gentle. Good for relaxing, good if you have a headache. To relieve the stress and pressure of the back. Breathing into this pose. Let your breath come steady. You can go ahead and unflex the feet, let them relax there. Feeling your weight completely supported here on the earth. Feeling the blood falling from your feet, down the body. Breathing there.
Something to behold.
We'll go ahead, inhale the arms up overhead, give them a nice long stretch overhead. Stretching the legs. And you can bring them back down beside you. Inhale, bend the left knee into the chest, bringing the foot onto the wall. Inhaling the right leg down, foot onto the wall. You can stay resting there, or if you want to bring the soles of the feet together, opening up in your cobblers. Breathing, releasing the muscles there. If you're down in the cobblers, press those legs back up straight. And we'll go ahead and open the feet wide as feels good. Don't come into any point of pain, but just coming for a passive stretch here, letting the gravity pull the legs. Releasing down. Bring the feet together, stretch them back up the wall if they were out. Dedicating this time solely to a bit of quiet and peace for you today. The legs get tired, you can bring them down, bringing the knees toward the chest. Just let yourself relax down. Let the body soak in all the great benefits of the hard work you put into the mat today. And I want you to bring to mind something that you did during this practice or during this week that made you feel proud of yourself, something you really put a little extra effort in, you tried something new, or you tried a little harder, or you just allowed yourself to have a bit of rest, to have a bit of peace, to take your mind off of the stress and the worry that's going on in the world right now. Bring that moment to your mind now. And let the thought of it just flood you with gratitude. Gratitude to your body for keeping you breathing, for keeping you going, Gratitude to yourself for taking that time, to the other people around you for dedicating their time and love to you. There's so much in this life that we have that are blessings, that are wonderful. It's important to take the time and focus on those things and let that joy and peace drive you through the day. When thoughts of stress or worry or heaviness come onto you, turn your thoughts back to that moment, to those many moments that we have every day that are beautiful, that make us feel proud or strong. Go ahead, bring a little movement into the body, bringing the feet down, moving the knees side to side, opening and closing the hands, letting the breath deepen. And when you're ready, nice and gentle, just roll onto your side, bringing the arm underneath your head like a pillow. Letting the body adjust, letting the blood flow come back through the legs and the hips. And when you're ready, we'll just make our way all the way up back into a seated position on the mat. However you're comfortable, bringing the hands into the heart center, taking a breath there in silence. We'll go ahead, dip the ear down to the shoulder, stretching out the side of the neck. Rolling the neck, drop the chin down toward the chest. And roll in the opposite ear to the opposite shoulder. Rolling the head back and the throat open. And we'll just dip the chin back down to the chest. In gratitude, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.